Okay, today is the 16th of November 2024. The time now is 9:34 in the morning. And so the reason why I am doing this video, I was trying to capture the energy that's in here, which I do see some of over there by that clothes basket, by the television. Because I'm sitting here looking at television. I like watching things where they take old things and remodel. They doing the RVs, and so this is what I was looking at. But I'm feeling something coming, like drawing against my head, and I could feel the energy on my head. So I was trying to capture the energy. Which I can see it. It's just not yellow. Like a lot of times it be yellow, but I do see movement in here, and I could feel something coming against my head, giving me a headache. Because this house, not it's not just my room, it's the whole entire house. The whole house has this energy. You can see it right here in front, right here on me. And it's coming against my head, my whole entire head. I can feel this energy coming against my head. And see, what they're doing is they're dehydrating me, dehydrating my skin. I was looking at my arm today, and I was looking at how dry my skin don't get dry like this. This is this energy doing this to me. I mean, I could see it all in my face. They just doing stuff to my whole self, dehydrating me. And it's probably because I don't do a lot of drinking liquid. I don't. I have to make myself. I've always been that way since I've been an adult anyway. As a child, now I drank too much water because I would drink so much water I could hear it. I could hear it moving around in my body. But now that I'm older, I just don't like the taste of water, and I know I need to drink water. So I put these little packages in it. It's supposed to be sugar free, but I don't know if it's sugar free or not. But I don't know how good it is for me. But that's how I do. I drink. I just can't drink plain water. I just don't. I can't take. I can't get into drinking plain water because it don't taste right to me. Water used to didn't have a taste, but now it does, and I don't like it. So I try to make myself drink, and then I make teas, herbal teas. Like I got herbal tea in there now. Last night, what I do last night? I had some turmeric tea, smooth move to help my bowels move. Uh, I had some green tea, regular green tea, some hibiscus tea. This is really hurting me right here. Um, Trying to think, did I have anything else? That might have been it. I put all of them together and made a tea. So that's what I drank last night before I went to bed. Um, so I do try to get some type of liquid in. I just can't drink water, plain water like that. I mean, I probably could, but I just can't get into it. Now, if I put lemon or lime in, I could drink it better like that. Lemon and lime. Just plain water, I just don't like that taste. And so, sitting here now, I'm feeling my stomach trembling because this energy is coming up through this floor. That's through the whole house. Um, uh, Excuse me. That's what makes me burp. when this energy's going in my body like that, and I get so full, I start burping them hard burps, and it's so loud because it's my intestines. You know, that's not no normal burp for me. I ain't never just had loud burps like that in all my life. But now that they putting all this stuff in my body, sitting in all this stuff in my intestines, I had them extremely loud burps, and I let it come out because I needed to come out of me because they and see how my neck is see all that when anytime my neck is hanging and doing, I'm on a severe attack. Have my skin, my face, where it's getting the hangs and stuff. And as we get older, our skin do deteriorate. But see, when you take care of your skin, when you do things to try to help yourself, when you don't you know, get old and be all wrinkled up. People skin be wrinkled like that because they dehydrated. But I take care of my skin. Well, not like I used to, cause I just don't. I be so in pain till I don't even function um, like I should. But I make this solution that I clean my face with, and that helps my skin. And then I got these oils that different types of oils uh, that's really good for the skin. Then I mix them together, and I have them over there on my counter, and I mix a body butter that's really natural, and my own soaps. My bath soaps are very nurturing. They moisturize the skin. Everybody that have used my soap talks about how it makes the skin soft. But see, they dehydrated me, making my skin dry, extremely dry. I'm looking at my skin and it just dry, especially on my arms. And see, I can not at this house. There was another house. Everything I would touch, it was like the house was shocking me. And there's a uh, there's a place right here, but that's the place really where it's real dry at too. But you can see where it's extremely wrinkled right there. And it will go all the way up right by up in here in my arm where I would get shocked. You go in through my thumb, and there was a pattern. It used to be lighter than the rest of my skin, but look like the color is coming back, but the still wrinkled. It's real dry there, extremely dry. Where you can see the pattern of where that electrical was going through my arm. So I'm gonna get back to my television because they really do good job. They take these this big boy and this I don't know who this lady is, but she was uh, they do celebrity RVs and make them. They take the old RVs and just make them beautiful. They had this really young girl. She was like 19, and she going to school to be an astronaut. And they fixed her. She only had $8,000, but they really fixed her RV up. They did some work on their own and did some free work because they wanted her and her mama were gonna be and her baby were gonna be living in this RV. And there's a family. There was a she. They had quite a bit of children, and they lived in this RV for 6 years, and they traveled, living in different states. And so it was really raggedy. The floor was just about gone. They had duct tape and everything. They went in and really did her a good job. They really fixed it up. So that's what I've been sitting here looking at, because that's what I like to look at. I like to look at where they take the old houses and remodel them and make them look brand new. They these two guys. I don't know their name. The name of they work with this black lady. One of the guys looked like he could be Spanish. One looked like he's from Australia. And I mean, I don't even see it. I wouldn't even want to go in them houses. some of them houses, ugh, they just look like you can get sick just walking through them. And they go through and tear down the walls and rebuild it, and they just make some beautiful. I like to watch all these shows. The main one I love is Egypt and Mike, and I don't even see them no more. I think they took them off, but to me, they the best ones. The work that Mike and his uncle do, and not either his uncle or her uncle. It's one of them uncle, but I mean, and then Egypt, she's the way she designed it is just beautiful. And then there's another couple. I can't think of their name. He's white and she's half Spanish and half black. They do the 100-day rebuilding from scratch, from the ground up, and they do good job too. They design and everything. And this, I mean, I just love watching it, looking at that, cause that's ever since I was a child. That's been my dream to do, to build and to do real estate and stuff. But I just never had that opportunity to where I come from, a little small town. I just never had, just things just ain't worked out for me. But I still got enjoy watching other people do it. So that's what I like looking at. Taking the old and making it brand new. So I'm gonna get off of here, and that's why I like decorating. I like decorating, but I have to decorate on a budget. I have to decorate on a budget, and I want to decorate this house here, but I do so. I got the decoration and stuff that's in this house is mine, but this is my sister's house, and I be here to take care of them. But all the decoration and stuff is mine that I paid, that I brought, and the curtains, everything, stuff I brought with my own money. And so I don't like plain walls and stuff. I just like to fix up, decorate. I have ideas, you know, whenever we get out of this house. I just want to go somewhere I could be to myself and fix up. And I'm buying things and putting them to the side so that I can have a yard that I can sit out in the yard and um, but I'm not really an outside person, but I want to fix it up where I can sit outside, don't have to be in the house, and just enjoy being outside. And hell, I got mosquito nets and all that type of stuff, so you don't have to be sitting in the mosquitoes and umbrellas. You don't have to be sitting with the sun just beaming down on you. These are things I want to do. I got right now fixing a wall. Well, I'm gonna go get one of my hats, two of my hats that I made. I'm gonna go get them. Okay, it's not really a hat. They are mats. Some people put cardboard on the back of it, but I said, I'm just going on the wall, so I don't need to do all that. But this is one that I made. I think these are turkey feathers right here. These are turkey feathers. And I also made this one. Now these here are rooster. These here are rooster. The long ones are rooster feathers, and these here are duck and geese feathers. So I made this one, and it's just a mat. And I hang them on the wall. I'm gonna make up this what I'm gonna have a wall, a feather wall. So I got some black feathers on the way, and they should get here either today or tomorrow. And I'm gonna make a all black hat. But I was gonna make it black with black and white feathers. The tip was gonna be white, but it took longer for the black and white feathers to get here. So I'm just gonna do it all black. And then I'm gonna do a red and black. I just want a wall, a whole wall with these feathers, they're different colors, and just put them different type of ways. And then I want to have a black girl rock wall. I'm gonna get my I got take pictures of my two great grandchildren, my two great granddaughters, and then I'm gonna buy like small pictures of different black girls, like ballerinas. Uh, I seen some pictures on Etsy. The one I really want, I can't afford it. I mean, I can and make payments on it, but I don't know if I want to pay that much. It's $130, and that's for the smallest picture. When I could get another picture that won't cost as much, but I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Cause I really want that picture. It's really pretty, and I've had pictures of ballerinas. I don't know what happened to my pictures. I don't know what happened. I don't know if I get to one of my daughters. I know my daughter that live here, she had all my stuff. A lot of my stuff got missing because I had went to Virginia and stayed with one of my brothers. I was trying to help my daughters and put myself in a mess. That's why I keep doing that, putting my own self in a mess. And when they get on their feet, then it's like they just throw me to the curb. And so I put my own self in a mess, trying to help them because they had children. You know, we like nine people living in a one bedroom apartment, and then I did well I didn't really have to move. I got a letter telling me that I was being evicted, but see, I didn't. They didn't ever take it to court. When I got the letter, I just left. And the house manager told me that the lady that's over the house, and she told me, well, you didn't get evicted because you didn't go to court. Because I was thinking that's what I was thinking, that I was being evicted. But she said, no, you just when you got the letter, you just you know didn't fight it or nothing. You just left. And so I mean, I really went through a lot of changes, a whole lot of changes. Because when I went and stayed with my brother, he told me that his wife wanted me to come, but when I got there, she didn't want me there. So I was there for 6 months. Was it? No, yeah, it might have been 6 months. And while I was there, I went to Bible college for a semester. So I moved back down here to help my daughter, and then one of the one that was staying with me, and I'm babysitting, and then she wanted. It was just a mess, just a pure mess. And then it just being down here, you just things just haven't been well. Me trying to help people, and then I'll keep putting myself in bad predicaments. Just like now, I'm just in a bad predicament. You know, I don't know. I don't know how to get myself out of it because I was saving up money, and I had right at $2,000 saved up. My grandson come to me asking me for 550 that he'll pay me. I told him, well, I give you 4 weeks to pay me back because he was working, and it's been 3 years, and he owed me right at $1,000 right now because he kept coming to me with the poor mouth, and he haven't even attempt to pay me back. And so now he don't call me, he don't take my phone calls. Because I told him, I said, you just a scammer. I just had to tell him about himself. I said, why would you want to scam your own grandmama? What kind of human being are you? That you know you're not even trying to pay me back. And you keep coming with these sad excuses because we come talking about his life gonna get cut off and you got a baby. Just keep coming with these and telling me that he's gonna get this money, gonna pay me back that night. And I'm falling for like a dummy. The last time I gave him some money, I asked him to come up here to help me straighten out the garage. And he told me that he needed the gas to come up here and to get back. So I sent him $40. He ain't got here yet. And that's been months ago. And that's when I really told him about himself. When he did that, he went and got a haircut and didn't even try to come up here. And I just had to tell him, I just had to tell him about himself. And so now he got an attitude with me because I told him, I said, you just con artist. What the heck wrong with you that you conning your grandmama? I told you this is my hard time money. And it just, then the other grandson, he come here because he lost his place. Come here act the pure fool. I just never seen nobody act like that before. And I had to call the police on him. Didn't want to call the police because I don't trust the police none whatsoever. But I didn't know the way he was acting. I didn't know. I didn't know if I had to stab him or he stab me. You know. And he just cut the pure fool. And I just told his mama, don't bring him back here no more. I'm not dealing with it. I said I'm too old to be dealing with some disrespectful. And he big. He was 10 pounds when he was born. You know he big. In here acting a pure fool. And then accused me of stealing $20. He owed me 30. Accused me of acting a fool, talking about I stole his money. And I had told him, I said the ceiling fan was was running, and he just left his money sitting on the couch. So I saw 20 sitting on the couch and 20 on the floor. I didn't see 40 on the floor. He said he had $100, but he didn't have no $100. And so I picked the 20 up and I set it up on the couch with the other 20. And so I told him, I said, your money was on the floor. I said, I picked it up and put it up on the couch. He said, there's another 20 missing. I said, well, I didn't see but 120 on the floor. I'm talking nice now. I said, I only see 120 on the floor. And I picked it up and put it up there. He said, nah, there's a 20 missing. I said, well, I didn't see but 120. It was further up under the couch where the ceiling fan had blew the money. And he ought to have more sense than just lay the money up there like that. So he gets in here and start cutting the pure food over 20. And you owe me. You owe me. As much money as I have given him, where he be hungry at his house, hungry, and call me, ask me to buy him a pizza, and I don't change words with him. I send the money to his mama. I heard to order the pizza. And that's 20, almost $30. Sometimes it would be $30. Get a large pizza. And where they'll deliver it. Cause you could go to some place where you can get a $5 pizza, but see he had no car. But he could go get it. And then, for him to eat the food the way he ate the food. He cut the bottom of the couches, looking in the couches. Picked the couches up, had them up, standing up like that. But when he picked it up, he set the couch down on the $20. He's such an idiot. He set the couch. He set the couch on the $20. So after they come and picked it, I told him, look, come get your son. Come get him. And he went to stay with his dad, and then they had it out because they sitting there trying to drink together. Both of them is idiot. All his daddy he don't need a drink, and he don't need a drink. They sitting there drinking together. They got into it. Anyway, I was sweeping. See, I moved my couches and stuff. When I sweep, I move furniture. And so I had moved the coffee table, and then I pushed the chair up, and there the $20 sitting up under the couch. And so I sent his mama $20. I cashed out her $20 to give to him, cause I just kept that 20, and I just sent 20 to the mama for her to give him 20. You know. And I was saying that he owed me. He owed me money. And then he talking about I'm stealing $20. As much money as I done gave that joker. And it really hurt me for him to say I was steal $20. That was crazy. He come here eating up all my food. I had 3 pikes of those little drumlets. He ate all 3 of them. I had never cooked on my air fryer before. He come in here cooking on the air fryer. I had never cooked. I had never tried to cook on it before. I had it for years, just never tried to cook on it. He come in and got my air fryer, cooked up my chicken, just eating like he done paid for it. But then he gonna eat the food talking about I stole $20. I said, boy. Then he gonna come in here. I had brought me some candles and brought a bunch of matches and uh, lighters. So he had like 4 lighters, and he kept putting them places, and then he'll get another put that lost all his lighters. So he gonna come in here and just gonna come and go in my drawer. First he asked me could he use the lighter. I said no, you got 4 lighters. Find your own lighters. I said no. I said these are for my hard time that when we don't have no lights or something happen, I can use my candles and cause you ain't gonna do them up misplace it. So he gonna say, "Oh, you're not gonna let me use the lighter?" I said no. So he gonna walk over here and get the lighter anyway. So I jumped up. I won't get ready to hit him. I was gonna just gonna close my draw bag. So he gonna jump back, talking about, oh, don't you be jumping up at me with your hand balled up. I said I didn't have my hand balled up. I said you're not gonna go in my stuff and take my stuff. After I said no. Then he got to talking the food talk. I can't remember what all I said. I just have to tell them. When I try to be good, but I'm not gonna let you bully me, and I'm not gonna let you run over me. You know. And then they always needed me, and I'm now I'm just tired of it. I'm tired. And see, I don't hold grudges for a long time. I forgive them, and then they end up sweet talking me again. So I got to, but they'll come with some of lie, want me to, and then after that he done got $10 out of me, and then they just need my family, and look, they just want to take advantage of me, and I'm tired of. I really am tired of my own family, my immediately family, because they just take advantage of me, and I'm tired of it. I really am. Because I'm not a bad person. I just don't like people thinking they can talk to me any kind of way, say anything to me, because it bothers me. And then when I react to it, then they think I'm being mean or being hard. But I don't. I'm tired of being taken advantage of. I really am. Tired of people thinking they can just say anything to me. Just like I had sent out on my Facebook. I had they was talking about something about the French fries. It's at one of these restaurants, and was saying that they're not good for your health. And said the ants died from eating the French fries. Said there was a pile of ants on the French fries. So I sent it out to my family, but I don't know if it's true or not. But don't take no chances. You don't always know whether something is true or not, especially on the internet. But you be cautious. That's why I sent out different videos. And so one of my nieces is gonna write me back talking about ain't nobody bothering you, ain't nobody after you. or something she was saying. What did that have to do with the French fries? That somebody being after me. They had nothing to do. They didn't even have nothing to do with me. So that's something she been wanting to say. So I deleted her from off my Facebook. I don't care nothing about you being blood family. I don't care. You will get deleted when you come to me any kind of way. That's the second niece that I done deleted off my page. I did deleted one of my brothers. I don't care about that. Because you showing me you don't care about me. Because that didn't even have nothing to do with somebody being after me. I'm just showing you what they saying about the French fries. So you won't be eating just French fries in and everywhere. Because you don't know what they're cooking this stuff with. They making, saying they making meat now from human cells. Why, who in the world want to eat human meat? That's an abomination. And you got these scientists and these people doing everything they can against God because they want God people to go to hell. This is what they doing because they don't sold they soul to the devil. So they want us. We not selling our soul to the devil, but you eat human meat, you going straight to hell because it's an abomination. God tell us not to eat human meat and don't eat blood. Anything with the blood in it, you don't eat, and you don't eat human. So they creating meat from human meat. And then they act like they proud of it. I ain't proud of I'm not I don't want to consume no human meat at all. You got plenty of trees with leaves. You got herb, wild herb that grow up that you can cook and eat. You don't have to have meat. And that's what I'll do for I eat human meat. I don't want no human meat. Burgers, ground beef, and they got it looking like human meat. And then they trying to make chicken and all this kind of stuff. Pure demonic. That's just pure demonic. So I just be trying. When I come across stuff, I just send it out to my page. You don't have to look at it. If you don't trust me and don't think that I got sense enough to be concerned, then don't look at my videos. They're not really my videos. They're other people's videos. I just post them on my Facebook. My videos, I might talk about me being gang stalked, but I won't even talk about gang stalking. That's French fries. She just wanted to say something, and then she won't say nothing else to me because I blocked her. And she the one, the crackhead, and got the nerve be trying to say something about somebody, and she don't dope. Could have been on dope forever. I don't know if she's still on it or not. I don't deal with her. But for them to keep writing to me, making it, you don't have to look at nothing that none of my videos, you know. And they think they so smart, but they're gonna find out because all hell is gonna break loose here on earth, and they're gonna find out that everything I've been talking about is the truth. But anyway, get back to my. I really like this one here. I don't want to make all of them the same. I want them to be different. But I'm not gonna do all that, putting all that stuff on the back of it, because it's just gonna be something to hang on the wall. And so they putting cardboard on it because they want it to look like the juju hats. But they can never make it look like the juju hats. Those juju hats are specifically made, and these people from Africa make them, and they actually fold up because they actually hats. When they have like uh, celebrations and stuff like that, that's the royal family wear those hats, and they sits up on their head, but they be up some kind of way. But you can fold their hats. They're not just wall decoration. This is a wall decoration. I don't call this a juju head. This is just a feather head. It's not even a head. I just call it a head because that's what it looked like from the front, but it's just a wall decoration, feather wall decoration. And I used to make actually hats years ago when I lived in when I was a young woman. I would buy plain straw hats and I would decorate it with lace. I would take the lace and ruffle it up even more, and then I would go around the hats and different. I made them different. And some of the hats I put feathers on them and pearls or flowers. I did different ways, so that's what I'm gonna do now. I just want to have a wall. My daughter was talking about I could sell them. Well, I tried it with her with my soaps. It didn't work out because she wanted me to pay her, and I'm trying to buy the supplies. Which that's what she said that we would do this for a year, put the money back into the supplies, and then we could pay ourselves after a year. So that's what I was trying to do, cause I was the one, putting my money in this stuff. And then she started complaining, talking about getting paid. She wanted me to start uh, selling my soap for a higher price, like in the teens. And was saying, where we live at, people not gonna buy no soap. Where they some people that maybe they will. Cause my daughter told me she saw some soap that was way smaller than my soap. They were like $12 a bottle. But they had a store. Maybe people where they at, maybe they will. I don't know. I just me just trying to get people to buy it for $6 a bottle. That was uh to me that was hard. And I really wasn't making no money because I put a lot of money making my soaps because I want my soap to be very nourishing for the body, food for the body. Because even though you washing it, and it's going, it's just still going in your skin. I could tell a difference in my skin than than soap that I brought from the store. Since I've been making my soaps, I've been making about maybe about 10 years now. I don't buy store bought soap because it irritated my skin. And this guy was came to me. He was talking. The guy that I know, he didn't actually come to me about that, but he was we was talking, and he was talking about how his soap irritate his skin. And so I gave him some of my soap, and he started buying it. And so, I don't have really, cause I don't get a chance to get out, cause the gang stalkers follow me everywhere I go. And I was trying to get some of my family to try to help me, but they ain't hitting them too soon. I tell you, bro. I tell you, cause I make a lot of soap. I mean, I could make, and I don't have but one mold, but I could make a lot of soap with that one mold. I can make at least two or three 6 pound batch in a day because as soon as it hardened up enough where I could take it up and then set it to the side, then I can make another batch. And it don't take long. The way I make my soap don't take long for it to harden. And I made a lot of soap. I've made in 92 years. I still got plenty of soap. Still got soap. Every once in a while, somebody that buy my soap, cause when they buy it, quite a bit at one time. And so, um, this year I only had one person to buy some. He brought quite a bit of it too, cause he brought some for himself and some for my daughter. You know, I love making soap. It's just a passion I have because I wanted to make it for so long. This lady used to make soap outside. She always made it outside in this big light pot on the fire outside. But see, I make mine in the house. You know, that's what I like to have a little shed where I can make my soaps and set them up on the right from the to cure. And but I want to do more than soaps though. I want to do a whole lot of different stuff for the body care. For the fix it up for the body care and just enjoy. But I need to make money so I can get my money back because I could make it cheaper because instead of me making using four soaps, I mean four butters, I could just use two butters. But I use four butters because that's what makes your soap really hard. I use cocoa butter, mango butter, cocoa butter, shea butter, and cucumber butter. Cucumber butter is the really it's harder. It's even harder than cocoa butter, and I could use less butter. It still would be a hard soap. And so when if I ever start back making my soaps, I'm gonna do a different recipe, not the whole recipe, just with the butters. Instead of I might could still use four butters, but use a whole lot less. That way it won't cost me so much. I just use two butters. Have one type of soap with maybe cocoa butter and mango butter, and then have another soap using shea butter and cucumber butter. Just like I use different types of milks in my soaps. I use regular cow's milk, then I use buttermilk, I use goat milk, I use almond milk. So, because some people don't want to use meat product, some people can't use uh, nut, so that's an almond butter. So I have to make sure I put on what I'm putting in there. Everything I'm putting in there, I have to put it on the label. But I really enjoy doing it. I really do. I love the out how pretty it is when on the out, how it's gonna look after I cut it, and how it smells. It's smelling so good. And I ain't made none in 2 years, so the soup that I'm using now is 2 years old and it still got a scent to it. And I take where I buy my scents, but I mix them together to create my own scent. So I have male soaps and female soaps. And I was making this balm, not the kind that you put in water, but the kind that you put on your skin after you get out the shower. Just rub, instead of using lotion, just rub your skin. Then you can just wipe it off. So if you don't want to be that oily, because it's an oil, you can wipe some of it off because it's easier to use than a lotion. I haven't made lotion yet. I have thought about making lotion, but you have to really be careful with lotion because with a lotion you using water. Once you add water to your oils, it can it can develop fungus, and so that's why I haven't really messed with lotions too much. So I've been working on my body butter, which is a all oil. So I try to make it where it don't be too oily and it won't just sit on your skin. So that's what I've been working on to keep my body butters and make it where it won't be hard. Cause like the body butter I have now, let me get it. If y'all see anything in my nose, that's menthol. Where my nose be stopping up at nighttime, I stick that menthol. And see how creamy that is? This is body butter. When I first started making it, it would be creamy, but once I put it in the container, it would get hard in there. So it took me a while to realize to I had to just keep making it and making it, and I finally got it where it don't get hard. It's just really creamy in the container. And see, I didn't really work on it really good so that it still don't feel oily. See that? It don't even you don't see no oil. But I didn't really work on it like I did the last, not this one, but the last one before this one. I really worked on that one. And I made this here for my sister because this is what I put on her butt whenever I change her diaper to keep her from getting rashes and to keep her from getting the cupid ulcers. She don't get no rashes and she don't haven't had no cupid ulcers now on her butt. Now she got a place on her ankle that's got a sore on it. And this the second time. Now the first time she got a sore, I put this on it because this here is herbal infused oil. I take olive oil and I got all types of herbs for all types of different things, even for depression or stress or something like that. I got oil for herbs for that too, but I still use it in my body butters. And I I infuse my olive oil for at least 3 months to get all that property of all them different, even flowers. I use different types of flowers. I use a dandelion, calomel, hibiscus. I use um, what's the name of that stuff? This is not a flower, but um, it's really good for the skin. But I put all that in that olive oil, and I let it sit. By the time I drain it, it's dark green. It's dark green, and so I use that olive oil, and then I use what else I use? I can't think of the name of it offhand, but that's the type of oil. I don't put all those different soft oils that I use in my soaps. I just use the olive oil and the herbal infused olive oil. This time I use some castor oil. I use some castor oil. That's the first time I put castor oil in my body butter. But I use some castor oil in this. Yeah, I did. But I didn't use a lot of it because I had infused my castor oil with cayenne pepper. And I did that for my sister lady because she had a little poor blood circulation. And so I infused the castor oil with the cayenne pepper to rub her legs and feet down with it. And I did put some of that in this here, but it don't burn or nothing. You can't even tell it's in there. You see, you don't see my arms real greasy. And I don't take care of myself like I should, like I was, cause I just be tired. These people help me just tired. But I got to start doing better. I got to do better and not let these people defeat me because I'm a daughter of the Most High God. You know, I can't be letting the devil children defeat me when my dad is the most powerful being of all times, you know. So the thing that I got in my brain is up there in the brain, but uh, to just um, I was looking at this lady yesterday. That my first time looking at her videos. Um, her video 60 plus. She's a little tiny lady, but she get out and run and stuff. I used to do a lot of walking. See, like I said, what these people doing to me is putting this weight on me. Cause I did a lot of walking. I never been a runner, cause it made my chest hurt. I tried to run, but I would always my chest would always hurt, you know. So I just walk, and that's what I walk for exercise, and I walk because I never own a car. So I had to walk to go to the grocery store and stuff like that. You know, what you want, boy? Ah, them paws, dirty paws, boy. I got this oil on my skin. What you want? You wanna go outside? Go ahead on. Look at it. Unplug my thing. Go on, pass. Go ahead. Now you know you could have stepped over that, don't you? He do it. He do it on purpose. You could have stepped over there. Let me let his butt go outside. Okay, so I've been doing a lot of talking. I just, like I said, when I get on this in front of this camera, and start talking, I just start talking. You know, because there's so much up there in my brain, and I don't have nobody to talk to, so everything start coming out on camera. But anyway, that lady that I was looking at, she she do dress, and I had thought about doing that because I got plenty of clothes, but they just not gonna they. I got to get this weight off of me, you know. But she real tiny. She don't have no stomach, and see they just got my stomach all blowed up. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to get my stomach right. But I talked to one of my daughters yesterday, and I asked her to bring her son over here. This is a different daughter. See if he can help me get my pedal on my exercise machine. Because I got another exercise machine out in the garage, but that thing, it just, it's heavy, too heavy for my legs. And my bike back there, it turns good, but the pedal keep falling off because I can't get it on there right. Maybe he can help me get it on there where I can ride my bike and fix my other thing where I can do my sit-ups. And I got to total gym. Um, I just wished I could get things better because I would like to have a place just for exercising where I could just go in there and just exercise. Because I had thought about doing the garage like that, but it'd be too cold down there in the wintertime and too hot in the summertime. So right now I got a little heater down there and I got some plant lights, but those plant lights are just so bright. They're good for plants, but they ain't good for my eyes. So they still ain't gonna work. Plus I got a lot of stuff out there where I've been buying, hoping to have when I move again. Um, Empty boxes from stuff that I brought here. I hold on to the boxes so that I can put stuff back in the box, you know, and so they won't get messed up. like my mirrors and different stuff, uh, my coffee makers and all that type of stuff. 'Cause I have a little coffee station. It ain't like I want it, but it's there. I would like to have it better things. Uh, I saw a mat that say coffee. I like to get that mat put down upon the coffee makers. I got one coffee maker that I only use one time because of the pods that you. I didn't when I brought it. I didn't you have to buy certain type of pods, which I do have the pod, but they only 1 ounce, and so that's all you get in 1 ounce. I need a pod that's got 8 ounce, 8 ounce pod that I haven't seen unless I just don't know how to work it. It's what is that? I can't even think of it right now. It, it's not a cappuccino. It's not just a regular coffee maker. It's something else, but I haven't been able to use it. But I think you have to program it, and I wish I tried to program it. So I don't know if I did it right, and I just haven't tried to use it no more because I use my other coffee maker. And then I got something where you can just make tea. I have ideas in my head, but the house seat like I want it. I like to have just a small place, not a whole counter, where I can have a little coffee station and put my coffee in like those tall candy dish looking things, but I haven't seen any like I want anywhere where I could buy. But I do have them in jars, but they ain't like I want it. I ain't fancy like I want it. I like this thing to be pretty. I need to get off of here. I really do. 'Cause I've been talking a long time. I didn't even realize how long I've been talking. So I'm gonna get off. I probably got other stuff I could talk about. I ain't gonna talk about it on this video. I'll talk about it on another one. But I never did finish talking about the lady. She had some really nice clothes that she got from Amazon, and they cheap. And I said, wow, I've been buying like the fault leather. Amazon got them from real cheap, and I've been putting all this money in mine, way cheaper than what I've been spending in mine. Even the dresses, and I've been putting a lot of money in my dresses, and they're not real leather. To me, I feel like the money I've been putting in my fault dresses and skirts is the type of money you put in real leather. And so that's what she had. I said, well, shoot, that's where I'm gonna be buying mine from now on. I didn't even know Amazon had clothes like that. Some really nice dresses and skirts. And so I'm gonna start buying my clothes from Amazon because they really nice. First, I'm gonna up to just buy one to see the. But from what she had on, it looked like it was really nice quality. I don't like for my stuff to look cheap, even though it may be cheap, but it don't really be cheap. Um, but I'm going to buy me a skirt, one skirt first, just to see and compare that material to the material out here. He outside. Go ahead. And but I don't really go nowhere. But I need to start fixing up for maybe I'll feel better about my own self and get out of this house. I really need to get out of this house because I don't go nowhere. I don't talk to nobody. Because I don't trust nobody. he popping in here. Them girls, they just cut the food. They just cut it so bad. He didn't want to come in. he liked being outside. I don't trust the people though. Trust the devils. But Amazon really got some nice. They look nice anyway. But I'm gonna find out because I'm gonna buy me a little skirt. It look kind of like a wraparound skirt, but it's not a wrap. It's one of them fake fault wraps, and that which I need that anyway, so I don't have to be showing my thighs and stuff. But I'm gonna buy me one of those skirts and just and compare to the material that I do have. And if the material is really nice, that's where I'm gonna be buying my fault leather from now on. I got to get rid of some of this stomach though, because those fault leather dresses that I saw that she had on, you got to have a flat stomach. I did order me a fault leather here recently, but I got a dress. It might be the same dress, just a different color that I forgot I even had because them clothes just hanging up there. I got some real leather that is packed. They packed away. I got a off-white leather skirt suit, and then I got a black leather skirt suit that I done messed the jacket up because them people kept shooting me in my bike, and it put all that stuff, whatever this stuff is, you can't get rid of it. They messed up two of my leather jackets. My favorite was my blue jacket. They messed up, so I'm gonna have to get my another blue one because I got brought shoes to match that blue. My penny loafers. I got some blue penny loafers that I wore when I wore that blue jacket, and they just messed my both of them up. They neither one of them. I don't even think they can be fixed. But it looked like that. It must be some kind of fungus, cause it looked like it ate up my leather jacket. I ain't threw them away yet, but every time I try to clean it, it's like it just sprays. It sprays on the leather, and it just got it messed up. And that goes to a skirt set. So I got to find me another jacket to go to the skirt. That I got all my real leathers packed down. Cause I got a leather dress too. I ain't never wore none of the bottoms. I just wore the jackets. Cause I don't go nowhere. So it no need of, there wasn't no need of me. When I brought them, I wasn't even living up here. I was still down there, and I was going to church. But I ended up stopped going to church. I just try to live to be the church. Try to live the best that. But I got to get out of here. Figure out some kind of way. I've been praying, asking God to lead me to a church that I ain't got to worry about witches. I don't have to worry about my pastor being a witch or a homosexual, a person that is not humble to God. I want somebody that's after God's own heart, after the things that God wants, and not what they want, and not living out of their flesh. Because a lot of these pastors is living out of their own flesh. Be trying to tell you not to live in your flesh, but they still in theirs. Because they mean, some of them just mean, just really mean. And I say, I just got to let them know, I don't give you permission to talk to me any kind of way. Because God told me not to let one of my pastors intimidate me. And I told her what God said to me. Because she was just mean. Thought she could just talk to you just any old kind of way. We wouldn't ever say nothing either. We wouldn't say nothing back to her. But I got fed up with that. I'm about to lose my soul salvation because of her. So I'm not trying to go to hell because somebody else living out of their flesh, they humble themselves to the Lord. But anyway, I need to get off of here. I'm still talking. I keep saying, let me get off of here. Y'all have a blessed day.